Hey you guys, happy Monday. I am so excited to be here and to be chatting with you. I did hop on 1 minute early just because I know Facebook has been a little cray-cray lately and I wanted to be sure you guys got notified that I am live and I am here and I am ready to chat all things goal setting and action planning, which is something that I'm really implementing into my business this year. And so I'm excited to share with you what I'm doing. Take with it what you will. Hopefully a few tidbits that I speak about is something that you can implement into your business, or you can tweak it to where it fits into your business. We all work differently. Not everything that I do is going to work for you, and not everything that you do is going to work for me. And that is the beauty of this business. Hello, hello. I am so excited. Yay! Okay, Facebook's doing its thing. It has notified you. So I am going to just get to it because I do not want to take a lot of your time. I'm the type of trainer that likes to talk about the subject and get off. So my name is, you know what's exciting about this live is nobody knows me. I bet none of you guys know me. So this is so exciting. Whole new group of people. Okay, so my name is Robin Hatfield. I am a star director for Team Global Goal Diggers, and I have been with Scentsy for 6 years. This has been the longest job that I've ever had. I am a mom of 5. My oldest is 13. So I was a teen mom. I've had a lot of struggles. And to be quite honest, I am going back to therapy tomorrow to continue working on myself and my happiness because I struggle with depression. And it's like this. And so it is what it is. I like to be honest. And well, my business has been a roller coaster. That is for sure. And this past year has taught me a lot about my business. It showed me a lot of flaws that I have within my business. And so what I needed to do was to buckle down, and I needed to action plan. So a lot of people like to make dream boards, and I think that is a wonderful idea. But if you are making a dream board and you don't have an action plan and you don't have goals, how are you going to achieve those dreams? How are you going to pay for that vacation for your family? How are you going to buy a house? How are you going to make your car payment? How are you going to do all these things on your dream board if you don't have an action plan in place? And so this is what I am here to help you with today, is action planning and what mine looks like. To be honest, I haven't made a dream board for this year. You know why? Because I could make all these dreams and put them on this board, but it does nothing if I don't have actions in place. If I don't know the steps that I'm going to take in order to achieve those goals, or to achieve those dreams. My dream board means nothing. It's just a board with a bunch of fancy things on it that look great, sound great, but I have no roadmap to get there. So this is why we need to action plan. We need to get in the driver's seat, and we need to do these things that it's going to take in order to pay off your car, in order to make your mortgage payment. I don't know about you, but we bought a house May of 2021. I am responsible for half of my mortgage payment. That's like over $1,000. How the heck am I going to be able to make that payment every single month? And if I can be quite honest, this month I could not pay my whole mortgage payment to help my husband. This really made me sit down and look at my action plan, where it is flawed, how I can make it better and improve it, so I can make sure going forward I never miss my obligation of that. Good thing I put the income disclosure. So my action plan is just a sheet of paper. It is just a sheet of paper. It does not have to be super fancy. It does not have to be digital, pen and paper, because when I sit here in my office, I need to see my action plan every single day. If I don't see my action plan, guess what? I'm not doing anything. It's not getting done. It needs to be in my face. Me personally, that's how I work. If you can remember to do those things, great. Doesn't work for me. So I got to thinking, if social media, because I love social media, I am the social media queen. That is where I work my business. That is where I sponsor and do all the things. But if social media goes away, like, how are you going to work your business? How are you going to stay in contact with your customers? How are you going to let them know that the Valentine's collection is out, or that we have this amazing diffuser special and you can get 12 oils for $10? How are you going to communicate with them? Remember when Facebook wasn't working? Like, I don't know when that was, but when Facebook didn't work for the whole day, I had no way to communicate with my customers because I didn't have a good system in place. That really taught me a lesson. It really did. So if Facebook ever goes away, guess what? Your girl has an email newsletter that she does weekly that helps me stay in contact with my customers and those who want to receive that email. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket, meaning don't put all of your hopes onto social media and expecting your business to continue growing there, and then it crashes and you don't have a backup plan. For me, yes, I love social media. It's a free resource, and yes, you should be utilizing it correctly to work your business. But what's your backup plan if social media goes away? Or, I don't know, Facebook doesn't exist anymore, Instagram's gone. What are you going to do? I think you need to have that a part of your action plan. How are you going to continue talking with your customers? Texting, yes, I think that's great. I do text, but for me, an email newsletter, totally customizable. I can make it look however I want. So it's really eye-catching. I tell you what, doing that, and I've been doing my newsletter, gosh, I want to say at least 6 months now. At least 6 months consistently. I send it out every Friday. I use Flowdesk for my email newsletter. It does cost. I can get you 30 days. You can try it free for 30 days. You don't have to put in any credit card info. MailChimp is free. It is free. You don't have to pay. I just personally love all the customizations that I can do in Flowdesk. And I send them out on Friday because guess what? Friday is payday. If somebody's going to order, I feel like it's going to be on a Friday. So I am strategic when I'm sending my newsletter, and I'm scheduling it for a Friday morning. So that is the first thing they see when they open their email. My customers know that Friday, I'm sending something their way. And guess what? Since this is private communication, you can put in a personal special. So if you want to talk about free shipping, you can talk about free shipping because it's not on social media. You cannot post personal specials on social media. But email, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want in there. Great source of communication, especially for personal specials. So every Friday, that's what I send out. Okay, here's something that's scary for me. I think sometimes you think that these top leaders, like nothing phases us. Like we're totally out of our comfort zone. We're not afraid of anything. You're wrong, because something new that I'm implementing in my business. Actually, I did this before we moved. So like I said, we bought a house in May of 2021, whole new area. Like I moved an hour and a half away for my customer base. So am I super far? No. But I'm far enough to where those people have to pay shipping for their orders, and I have to build a whole new local customer base. Good thing for me, there's like no Scentsy consultants up here. So I definitely hit the jackpot on that. But how am I going to get my name out in my new area. Okay, yes, I just got back into doing events, but how else can I expand my local customer base? Well, I am going to utilize some local businesses, and I'm so scared. I am so scared to go into these businesses and ask them if I can leave some free samples and signage. I don't know why. My husband thinks I'm crazy. Actually, my husband was like, you know what? We can go on a Friday when I'm off work. Thank you, because I need that support, because I am nervous to do that. This is something that I've never done before. An event, yes. I can do an event, no problem. A home party, yes. I can do a home party, but for some reason, I am so nervous to just ask them, hey, can I leave, and I actually have a sign here I'm going to show you. Can I leave this sign? I got this clear thing today from the Dollar Tree, $1.25 for just a little clear thing, and it just says enjoy a free Scentsy sample, and then it has my logo that I created with the QR code, and then just a basket, like, you know, nothing fancy, with some samples. And my samples, it's everything I already have on hand. Like, I don't have to buy anything for it. So if you are spending a lot of money out of your pocket for your action planning things, stop. Utilize what you have, because I'm sure you have little baggies already for your samples. If you don't, the Dollar Tree and Walmart is very inexpensive to go buy those things. And if you want, I could actually share my Amazon links with you. So 20 bucks can get you bags, labels if you need them, and there's one other thing, felt. I just use little round circle felt from Amazon, because if I want to mail them, I can mail them for one stamp, because it's flat and it's lightweight. Which brings me to another thing. My mailing system, when I first started it, I spent $4 on one package to mail as a thank you to my customer for an order. Okay, that was great before we bought a house. Okay, then we bought a house. Financially, that was not doable. It was not doable anymore. And I think we get stuck, at least I got stuck in this misconception that you see all these fabulous SSDs doing this really pretty, like, elaborate thank you mail in the packages, and then it's costing like $4 to ship, and you think you have to do that in order to retain your customers or to thank them. Stop it right now. Quit doing those, because you're killing your pocket. You're spending too much money out of pocket, and in all honestly, I don't think your customers, at least mine, that wasn't something that made them stick with me, because I switched it to no more than a 2-ounce stamp. A 2-ounce stamp is like 80 cents, I think, something around there. I don't remember. I just go in and tell them I need a sheet of 2-ounce stamps or whatever. Okay, listen to me. Business number 10 envelopes, you can get them from the Dollar Tree. Like, you guys are spending too much money out of pocket trying to thank your customers. Get you some envelopes from the Dollar Tree. Scent circles, you can use your half price and free credit to get scent circles. I like to create a fun tag, and I'm actually going to show you. I have one right here. This month I'm doing Velvet Moon for the scent circle. Bring that closer so you can see. Created this on Canva. Your order put me over the moon. Thank you very much for your Scentsy order. Enjoy this scent circle in your car. Okay, this, and then like a little newsletter that I fold, and then they're getting their Valentine samples. See, on felt, super flat. You can mail, and I throw in a little confetti because I want it to be a little extra. But all of that stuff, oh, and the warmer of the month thing, but all of that stuff fits flat in a business number 10 envelope for a 2-ounce stamp. I have a scale so I can weigh it. Depending on what you put in, you could do it for one stamp. You guys, you're spending too much money out of your pocket. And this is great for to add to your action plan. How are you going to thank your customers so they continue to buy from you? You're spending too much out of pocket. Okay, something simple like this. All of my customers have come back to me, so I know it's not from switching or from, they don't care about the $4 package, okay? My customers do not care about the $4 package. What they care about is that you show them good customer service. So this is what I do, okay? So we got that. We're gonna get samples out in businesses because, again, before I moved, I was in, I think, 3 businesses. I had new customers because of that, because I had a basket with some super simple like samples, and it's just gonna be like the scent of the month or something, like nothing elaborate. I don't know. Okay, but how am I going to build my newsletter? Let's circle back. Okay, I created a 2x4 label, and it says, oh gosh, like, I don't remember, something about looking at or scanning the QR code. Oh, scan the QR code for an exclusive coupon. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do to build to continue building my newsletter, and it's gonna be in my sample packs, and I'm putting it on the front because, again, I want something to catch their eye. Okay, I want them to see that if they scan that QR code, that they will get an exclusive coupon. So again, I use Flowdesk, so I have my opt-in form ready to go. They fill in their info. Once they hit submit, I created a super fun like movable graphic in Canva, and that's the coupon, and it is going to pop up as soon as they hit submit, and it says, I don't remember, but the coupon is, here's the kicker, because remember how I said quit spending all this money out of your pocket? Okay, the coupon is, enjoy a free scent circle with your first purchase. Because they're a new customer. They don't know that I'm already going to send a scent circle to say thank you. To them, that's exclusive to them. So I'm going to get them hooked on Scentsy, and then they're just going to keep ordering, and they're going to keep getting free scent circles. And they're just going to think it's like a customer exclusive. They don't know. They don't know. So when you do a coupon, it doesn't have to be like a super fancy, elaborate coupon. And I think we get stuck in this mindset, or we see, here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. I'll tell you exactly what we're doing because I got stuck in this. You get stuck in seeing all these SSDs with $10,000 plus paychecks that can afford to do all these things, and we think that that's what we need to do. Okay, I'm not making a $10,000 paycheck yet, so I need to do what's within my budget. Okay, do what's in your budget. It doesn't have to be super fancy. Again, MailChimp is a free email service if that's something you're interested in. Maybe you want to try the Flowdesk free for 30 days, and if you love it, then you can sign up and pay $19. That's how much I pay. I like Flowdesk because I can schedule my email for Friday. That's what I really like about it. But stop getting caught up in all this extra stuff that y'all are trying to do, and it's not bringing you any business. It's not getting you any closer to those things you put on your dream board. You're just, instead of going like this on your roadmap, you're doing all these squiggly things. We need to stop doing that. We're not doing that this year. Not this year. At least I'm not doing that this year. And that's why I made my list here. So I know exactly what I need to do. I need to get my samples out in businesses. I need to continue building my email newsletter. Events. Events are a great way to find new customers, find new recruits. We're going to talk about recruits. Better follow-up in 2023. Your girl is slacking in follow-up. Fun fact, I even have a YouTube video on follow-up that I used to do. Then I got lazy and I stopped doing it. Guess what that resulted in? probably lower PRV if I can be honest with you. So I'm going to do better follow-up this year. Interested in my follow-up video, which I am going to go back into utilizing. It's on my YouTube. I need to revamp my onboarding system. How am I going to continue getting my new teamies the training that I think they need in order to grow their businesses? Because here's the thing, if you want to make money in Scentsy, it's not PRV. You could sell all day long, excuse me, but it's in sponsoring. It's in building a team. You want a $10,000 paycheck? Heck, I want a $10,000 paycheck. It's not going to be in PRV, that's for sure. I'm not the PRV queen. I'm the first to say it. But you want to know what I am good at? I am very good at sponsoring. You want to know how I know? Because I've been a top sponsor in my SSDs group for the last 6 years. Right out the gate, I was a top sponsor. I didn't know what I was doing. Some of y'all are probably trying to put the blame on someone else on as to why you can't sponsor, or why you're not good at sponsoring, or why you're not good at this. It's probably you. It is probably you. And what you need to do is you need to go invest yourself in some training about sponsoring, or about the email newsletter, or about how to make samples. If it's something that you really want to do and it's important to you, you will put the time into it to get it done. And I say that with so much love because I have been guilty of it as well. I have been guilty of it as well. And if there's something that I want to learn, I am doing the research on it. I am watching the training. I am implementing it into my business. I'm not putting the blame on anyone else. My PRV is terrible. Well, then it's probably something that has to do with me. Maybe I'm not doing enough of something. Maybe I need to do more of something. You want to know what's saving my PRV this month? Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club is saving my PRV this month because I'm working on my roadmap to get these things in place so that way the rest of the year I am good on PRV. I will get better at PRV. Just like you may not be good at sponsoring now, guess what? You're going to put the effort in. You're going to get better at sponsoring. You're going to start talking to people about the conversation. But we can't put the blame on someone else. It's 2023. It's time to take ourselves into account and hold ourselves accountable. It all stems from your action plan. If sponsoring is not in your action plan, you probably aren't going to sponsor. You know the saying, closed mouths don't get fed? Same with your business. Don't share the opportunity, it's not going to grow. Don't share the products, you're not going to get PRV. You got to open your mouth. You got to talk. That's why when I'm telling you I'm going to get these samples into businesses and I'm so terrified of doing it, but I'm going to do it anyways because guess what, friends? Nothing good happens in a comfort zone. So if you're saying you're going to do X, Y, and Z, you better hold yourself accountable to it and you better do it. Quit saying I'm going to do it tomorrow because guess what? You ain't never going to do it. Tomorrow's going to come and you're going to keep saying I'm going to do it tomorrow. How about do it today? How about do it today? How about that you've been thinking that your friend would be so good at this business, but you haven't asked her because you're terrified and you keep saying you're going to do it one day? How about you do it today? How about you do it when you stop watching this training video? How about you go ask your friend to start a Scentsy business with you? Best believe I have asked all of my sisters. I have 3 sisters. I have 3 sisters. And guess what? I've extended the opportunity to them. They don't want to do it. That's on them. But if you're not talking about it, nobody's going to join your team. And quit saying join my team. Let's say something else. I found some really great verbiage. And actually, look right here. My verbiage that I've been utilizing. Everything that I have is within grabbing distance. I know where everything is. And it's, oh, if you follow the no shame sales game, is that what it is? No shame sales game? No sales shames game? Whatever. On Instagram, you know who I'm talking about. 4 ways to modernize the join my team call action. I have been utilizing this for sponsoring. What is it? The 9th of the month, I've already had somebody join my team and I've already had a reinstatement. And it's the 9th. And I'm not done yet. Because I want a big paycheck. And I want to help other women. Well, I say women. I'm not saying men can't join my team, but other women break out of their comfort zones. I want them to make money for them and their families and to be able to do things with their kids and to put gas in their car and get groceries. I don't know if you've seen, groceries are expensive. The other day I saw this thing and it was like saying how you can't buy eggs. You better sell Scentsy to afford those eggs. I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes. She was speaking to me because I need to increase my PRV so I can be sure to buy those eggs. So find your, oh, how do I want to word it? You need to train yourself and you need to practice. One of my good friends, I call her Texas. One of my good friends, she says, you know how we usually say practice makes perfect? Okay. She says, practice makes improvements. I love that because are we ever perfect? Is our business ever perfect? I know mine's not. Sometimes my business sucks. Sometimes I'm not happy with it. I'm not saying I'm not happy as a consultant. I'm not happy how my business is going. The finger comes this way. It's a me problem. I need to switch up how I'm doing things, or I need to do more of something. It's trial and error. Test out your action plan. Do it for a good solid, 60 days. If something's not working, then switch it up. You're not locked into something. You can always change it. But how do you know if it's going to work if you don't even try it? You don't even try it. So friends, I want to encourage you that if you have a dream board, I think that is fabulous. But if you don't have an action plan or roadmap of how the heck you're going to achieve anything on that board, you need to write it down or put it in the notes section of your phone. Do something. Create some sort of action plan that you can utilize in your business. I don't care if it's using a piece of paper. I've got my bullet points here of the things that I really want to focus in on this year with my business. Scentsy Club's on here. I want to continue going Scentsy Club because here's why. Automation, I think, is an absolute amazing thing that we can have in our business, and Scentsy Club gives that to us. PRV that we don't have to work for. Hello, yes, sign me up. I'm here for it. I want to take a day off. Guess what? I'm good because I have my clubbers. I have those orders already coming in. Like I said, Club is saving me in PRV this month. Not that I'm not getting other orders, but as of right now, that is where my orders are coming from, is from Club, is because I've worked hard to build that up because I don't have a closed mouth. I talk about it. It's in my orders. It's on my social media. I do my unboxing of my own club. I always talk about it. Want to save 10% on your order? Want to save $2 on shipping? Want to always get your favorite bar? We have 2 coffee scents and Bring Back My Bar this month. People love coffee scents. I have a customer that loves coffee scents, and she added both of them into her club. So she increased her club amount. Because I said, hey Karen, I don't know if you saw or not, but we have some coffee scents in Bring Back My Bar, and I know you love those scents. Immediately she went and added a bar of each into them. Just today, I shared the Starburst Sky because it smells like a freaking starburst, and I am obsessed with it. I had a clubber add 5 into her club, and then she had enough for a half price, so she got a bar of it half price. I increased my a clubber today, their PRV, by $30 because she saw that and she had to have it. Again, don't rely on social media to get the word out, but yes, utilize it while it's there. It's free. And if you aren't sharing it, how are people going to know? They're not, because you're not talking about it. You have to continuously be talking about it. It never stops. Your business is a never-ending circle. You're never going to be able to stop talking about the things that are coming out. You're never going to be able to stop sponsoring. If you stop sponsoring, your business stops growing. I'm going to say that again. If you stop sponsoring, your business stops growing. I don't know about you, but I want to keep growing. I want to keep getting a bigger paycheck. I'm not going to tell you who my dream paycheck is. I'm not going to tell you. Maybe I should tell you. But I have somebody in mind, and I know her paycheck has got to be amazing because she has a huge business. That's the level I want to be at. And I'll tell you what, sales, yes, you need sales, but sponsoring and building that team, that's what's going to get you there, friends. So that is my roadmap. Those are the things that I'm focusing on this year, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. And that's how, if social media ever goes away, I have my backup plan. I'm doing it consistently already, so I have a way to share things with my customers. I have a way to share things with my customers without utilizing social media. I think it's highly important. So hopefully something that I shared with you is something you can utilize in your business. And of course, if you have questions, I probably forgot to say something. I don't know. If you have questions, if you drop it in the comments, I will be sure to check in and out occasionally and answer that for you. If you want to see other trainings that I've done, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube. I'm going to get more consistent there, but I do have some great content, including my follow-up system that is on my roadmap that I'm going to be better at this year. Going to be better at it. So I would also love to hear some of your dreams and your goals and some of your roadmap actions, because you may say something that I'm like, hey, I could use that in my business. So if you would drop all that stuff below so we can brainstorm with each other, I would absolutely love that. This is how we learn new things. This is how we get new ideas, is by sharing with others. So I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do that. Otherwise, I am going to hop off, and hopefully you guys have a fabulous rest of your Monday, and thanks so much for sitting here and listening to what I had to say.